What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Tuesday, July the 8th, 2025. And of course, I'm here to talk about my favorite platform out there in the space today. We are talking about MoveQuest. All right. Now, I want to start off this video by saying there is the weekly call tonight on Tuesdays. I believe it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you are not in my Telegram group, you can go ahead and get in there. I know that the Discord is still available. The communication is still available in Discord from the leadership to the community. That is kind of the way that I have done my channels from the jump. I don't like a whole lot of miscellaneous extra things unless I put them there. You know, a lot of dialogue in the community in my different chats. I don't do a whole lot because one, I know there's a whole lot of mess out there in Telegram. Anybody has access to this Telegram group that I have created, but I will be the only one that can post in it. So everything that I put in there is information I feel like the community should have, information on calls, things that I saw in the Discord, all that different stuff. So if you trust what I'm saying, you don't have to trust it. You don't have to be in the group at all. But this is where I put information when I find it. So that link is in the description below. You can find that, as well as how to get involved with MoveQuest. Now, getting involved with MoveQuest is very easy. There are certain things that you will have to know. The bare minimum to know how to get involved in MoveQuest is you need to know how to transact crypto. You need to know how to buy crypto. You need to know how to buy Avalanche in particular. You need to know how to use MetaMask or Trust Wallet, all right? These DApp wallets, Web3 wallets. That's not that complicated. I know it may sound like it's complicated. It may sound like it's new terminology for you. It may sound like it's a little bit difficult. But if you just start with the bare minimum, all right, start with just getting your activation codes from whoever is sponsoring you, whoever your person is that brought you into MoveQuest, that's introduced you to MoveQuest. Make sure you go back to them, all right? You don't have to go in this video and try to find my stuff. If somebody else sent you MoveQuest information, go back to them. If I sent you information about MoveQuest or you seen the video first by me, feel free to email me, bankofgerald@protonmail.com. I do believe that everyone should be a part of MoveQuest. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor, but I am an active MoveQuest member. I am a excited mover. I'm a person that tries to submit their proof of activity every single day because it gives me an opportunity to earn a real legit cryptocurrency token for my day-to-day activity that I'm gonna do anyway, the stuff that I'm excited to do anyway, the stuff that I'm doing in the gym, the walks that I take, the runs that I take, the day-to-day steps that I take, the sleep that I get, all of that stuff. You know, there's gonna be things coming soon, community challenges, all of these different things that keep a community excited about a project, and the fact that it's helping us get healthier. Ladies and gentlemen, I am probably in the best shape of my life right now as a 32-year-old man because I have added MoveQuest to what I do every day. It has given me a little bit of extra motivation, right? Who wouldn't want to earn a valuable token that's right now over $5, right? Over $5 token. Who wouldn't want to earn a piece of that token? Now, we've seen this token a lot higher, but I think this is another one of those opportunities where you have the ability to accumulate a token for the daily stuff you're doing every day, right? And it could raise in price at a time when the community really, really is involved with this thing. It's going to change lives, right? I already know it will. It's already changed mine. If you look at some of the videos that I was doing 2 years ago and you look at where I am right now, we have been in MoveQuest since August of last year. It is about to be a year that we have been submitting our proof of activity on the blockchain for MQT. And we're excited about it. All right. You have different projects that have the ability to come on board, and we have the ability to mine their token as well. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity that you don't want to miss. We are the miners. We are the things that are giving our, well, we're not the miners per se, but I'll better explain when I get into the back office. Let's go to the back office. All right. So as we see here, this is my current back office, right? I think this back office is an amazing looking back office. Okay. I just want to be real about it. You have the opportunity right now to get the applications on Android and iOS, both of them, not through any kind of crazy link, side link, APK, test flight, nothing like that. These apps are in the App Store right now. You can go get them for free. You can get them right now. All right. I highly suggest you do that. The hatchery has given us an opportunity to earn more MQT, right? We have to wait the amount of days and all that different stuff. The rewards that we get from participating in the hatchery are amazing. We get minors immediately, and we get the ability to incubate our MQT, which is, keeping it in the system, right? Reduces selling power because we're not selling it, we're incubating it. We're letting it sit, all right? We're letting it stay. So I don't know exactly how many NQT I have in here now. This is one of them was I put 26 in here, 6 in here, 5 in here, 235 in here. But in this 235, I was able to get 8. These are Vanguard, they're called. So anyway, you can only get up to Vanguards in this. You can't get the Titans. I highly suggest you get Titans, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one thing that's new that I want to mention. This is something new, all right? For those of you that are new, that have just joined, of course, your mining docking slot is where the magic happens. When you plug in a miner of any level, it has its own percentage of mining power, okay? When you plug it in a docking slot, that is what enables you to mine. So as we're going out and as I'm going out and I'm doing my daily activity today, right? Because I have 8 Titan miners, 2 Vanguard miners just chilling in there. I haven't opened any of the rest of the docking slots as of right now, and that's okay with me because that's just where I am right now. These miners are going to show their power, and I'm going to accumulate MQT, all right, with these miners from doing regular day-to-day activity, walking around, running around, going to the gym. You don't have to be an Olympian, but the amount of steps stop at 20,000. I think the workout time stops at 2 hours. So you can't accumulate more than that for credit. You can do more than that all you want, but you only get maxed out mining when you achieve some of those things. All right. Here's what I want to mention for the new people. As you unlock these docking slots, I do believe you get one for free. All right. So just for joining, you get a free docking slot. As you open up the docking slots after that, the system is going to give you in your miner section, it's going to give you trailblazers. All right. These trailblazers, here's an example. This is a trailblazer. It has 100% mining power. Now, is it as powerful as a Vanguard? No. Is it as powerful as a Titan? Of course not. But it's something to get you started. All right. As you unlock these docking slots for $80, each docking slot is $80 worth of Avalanche. All right. As you unlock them, they can happen over time. You can do them immediately. That's perfectly fine. However you want to do it is how you want to do it. This thing is going to be around. I can almost 95% confidently say that this opportunity is going to be around for us. All right. So with that being said, as we get these docking slots open, they're going to gift you. They're going to reward you with a trailblazer to get you started. So that means if you go to your miners, right? You go to your mining dock, and you were to unlock on your first day every one of these docking slots, they're going to give this 18 that you have available to open. They're going to give you 18 trailblazers to get you started. All right. They're going to give you 18 trailblazers. Now, for those of you that share this with others in the networking section, there's a section here where, of course, when you share this with others, you give them your activation code, you give them your username. All right. I do believe they will need both of those. So you can just copy, paste, and send this to people. You can copy the link. If you know they're using on desktop like I am right now, you can send them to desktop. If they're going to be using on MetaMask Mobile, like I also use MetaMask Mobile, you can send them the MetaMask Mobile link or the Trust Wallet mobile link. I haven't used Trust Wallet yet for this, but I hear that it works very well, very seamless, and very comparable to MetaMask and any other DApp wallet that you may want to use. So this is an amazing thing. All right. When you share this with others, not only will you get some MQT for being able to get them to, mint their miners in this first section, but as they fill out their docking slots, if they fill out all 18, I think they give you a Vanguard. So if you have somebody on your team that has filled out all 18 docking slots, the person that brought them in will be rewarded with a Vanguard. All right. Now, whether you use that Vanguard now, whether you wait till the leasing comes, because I won't need the Vanguard per se, you know, when it comes to leasing or anything like that for my miners. When I open up all the docking slots, my goal is to have all Titans and all 18 docking slots. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but my goal is to have all Titans. And like I've said in many videos before, these Titans are the only miners that will enable you to go past 400%. What enables you to go past 400% is you consistently working out, you consistently submitting your proof of activity, you being consistently a member of this ecosystem. All right. Is going to continue to boost your Titan. Now, there's going to be other boosts that you can get. This is a totally gamified system. I even believe they're going to allow us to have avatars at some point. So this is going to be like a literal life video game. It's almost like a video game that we can play in real life. We are earning this currency. We are earning this token for just going out and living our lives, being the main character in our lives, getting out there and getting our steps in, getting away from that sedentary lifestyle that we've been living, just sitting in these chairs and at our desks all this time. I think all of these things help us to move forward. All right. They help us. So all that being said, things are going to change. The Avalanche submission fees are going to change. You know, there's different things coming like the Bullish Moon community. And as a matter of fact, I want to see if I can find really quickly. I want to see if I can find the Bullish Moon website. All right. Because I think that this is going to be something that is huge. I've always been a huge proponent of education in crypto. I don't believe that any of us have the opportunity to join any of these platforms if we don't know how to do it. If we don't know how to be a part of crypto, we won't know. All right. Bullish Moon is an organization that I believe it was started by my brother Nick Nesbitt. I don't know if he founded it or he was brought in later or whatever. But we're going to read through this just really quickly. All right. Master the world of cryptocurrency. Build your generational wealth. Learn step by step how to create a cryptocurrency portfolio that outperforms traditional investments, from blockchain technology to Web3 projects. Now, who wouldn't want to do that? Master cryptocurrency and secure your financial future. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe this is so important. This is going to be a tool that is going to be able to be used worldwide. I saw a statistic other day that I think it was 4% of the world's population has cryptocurrency wallets. It was either 4% or 7%, but either way, under 10% of the world has cryptocurrency wallets. So anybody that's providing education on this, you are already setting the precedent for the future. All right. Now, cryptocurrency is the most powerful it has been, the most popular it has been in its inception, since its inception. The United States is taking it on. Many other countries are taking it on. They're writing legislation. Things like that are happening right now. Okay. So in this class, right, you get introduction to blockchain, you get fundamentals of tokenomics, you get exploring Web3 projects, engage in Web3 projects with real utility. They're going to be bringing legit things to us. All right. And then cryptocurrency security, how to secure and protect your cryptocurrency portfolio. And there's videos here, so you want to make sure you watch that. All right. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your financial future and join the course today. All right. Now they have some plans here, 10% a month to join for a year. I believe it's $100 for the year, which includes 2 months free, which it would have been $120 for the year. A promoter is $20 to be a promoter, but that's one time. So as a person like myself, because I'm going to be talking about the value that Bullish Moon brings to the community, and with MoveQuest being its gatekeeper, it has a partnership with MoveQuest. I won't say that it's a part of MoveQuest, but it has its own token that we can submit our proof of activity and mint from the MoveQuest application itself right there. And there's going to be many other projects that are going to have the opportunity to do that. This is a cryptocurrency educational project. They have a number you can call and an email. They have a number, looks like a United States number, 725-777-2116. So I encourage everyone to come and see what Bullish Moon is all about. You have the opportunity to learn a lot. And I do believe that even in their promoter section, you have the ability to earn commission for sharing this with others. So if you know some other people that need some good, solid cryptocurrency education, this is a no-brainer. All right. It's a no-brainer. It's an opportunity for us to earn a cryptocurrency of the MoveQuest caliber. We're still using MoveQuest to mint that cryptocurrency, and it's going to be an educational project or product for the world to be able to use. So I'm excited about what this is doing. I'm excited about MoveQuest. Right now, we have pending claims. I have to do one more day of claim. As a matter of fact, let's go to the earnings and let's see if we can't go ahead and I don't want to claim that day, but I do want to go to my mobile app really quickly. And I want to make sure that I submitted my proof of activity from yesterday. All right. Very important to me. And I want to show you guys how easy it is to do it. I'm just going to do it right now. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to go ahead and submit your proof of activity to the blockchain. I'm going to turn my focus on so I don't get disturbed. I'm going to get our screen mirroring on. And I want to show you guys this just really quickly because one, this application is a beautiful application. I mean, look how beautiful it is. Look at it. All right. This is just for today. You know, it says I got an hour of sleep. I had my Apple Watch on or whatever. I need to just use Sleep Meister, or if I want to get my full sleep, I highly suggest using Sleep Meister Lite. If you feel like your devices get accurate sleep for you, then just make sure you go into the settings. You get into your, I think it's going to be app settings, and you can go down to sleep, and you can say how much hours you want to get for sleep. I think there's somewhere where I can say the data settings. Yep. So data source, right? So if you want your source to be for your steps, calories, distance, workouts to be from your phone, you click phone, right? I want it to be from my watch because I'm wearing my watch all day, right? So my sleep as well, I want that to be from my phone. Okay. Now I could choose it. He could choose to use the Apple iPhone for that as well. If you feel like your phone is getting better sleep, uh, you know, count for you there, you go ahead and do that. All right. I also highly suggest you get into your security settings and do that as well. But as you can see, I haven't worked out yet today. Haven't done that. Got a little bit of rest. A few steps this morning. Nothing crazy. Just walked the dog and some calories burned. 361. Right. But the reason why I'm here is to go and show you that we can submit our proof of activity. All right. Now I have Avalanche in here already. This is my spending wallet. I have my Kraken linked to here. So all I got to, well, I'll say it like this. I have my spending wallet addressed linked to my Kraken. So all I got to do is when I buy Avalanche in my Kraken, I can send it directly to my spending wallet straight from Kraken. And I love being able to do that. It's already saved. It's in a drop down menu. I just drop down, click on MoveQuest spending wallet fee wallet or whatever I have it written down as, and I send it over. So I have 2.3 Avalanche in there right now for me to use. All right. The external wallet is going to show what you have, like with your MQT and maybe some of your referral rewards and things like that. So I got like $2 worth of USDT that I can use because of some rewards that I got. Right. So anyway, going back to submitting. Now I want to mention this first because this is different. You see project pools at the top, right? If you click on project pools, you'll be able to see Bullish Moon and any other project that comes into our ecosystem. All right. Any other blockchain, any other stuff right now. So right now, the only project that we have associated or partnered with us active right now is Bullish Moon. So I click on Bullish Moon and I can submit proof of activity just like I did in the others. And I've been submitting it for the past few days, right? So I'm just accumulating to submit to the main pool first. You're about to submit your Oh, okay. So maybe, all right. So here's what it's telling me I have to do. In order, and I'm glad this happened, in order for us to be able to submit on the other projects, MoveQuest is the gatekeeper. We have to submit for that day on MoveQuest first. If we don't submit on MoveQuest, we will not have access to the other project. So MoveQuest always comes first. So we're going to go ahead and submit our proof of activity on the MoveQuest side first. You know, I got in 12,000 steps yesterday, burned 3,700 calories, distance just over 5 miles, about an hour and a half for the workout time that I got accumulated, and about an hour worth of sleep that got accumulated. All right. I think I got more than that in sleep, but I digress, right? So now that that is claimed, it's all good. Now, if I go to project pools, I should be able to submit proof of activity for this now. Now that's showing the submit button. Now I can get my bullish moon submission on. All right. Now you can see from the previous submissions, I'm going to take my highest day and my lowest day. So it looks like my highest day was about this. I guess it's the 12 million right here shares. So if I go to history, and I go to my shares, 12 million was the highest one. For that day, I got 0.59. I forget the name of the token. BMED, there we go. BMED, Bullish Moon Education something. I think that's what it's called. All right. And if I go to my actual MoveQuest, it'll tell me how much MoveQuest I got for that day. So if I go to the history, go to that same 12 million, I got 1.16 MoveQuest for that 12 million shares. All right. That's pretty cool. And of course, it's going to vary by the amount of submissions. The global shares is telling you what the number is around the world that people are submitting at. Right. It's been hovering around that high 20s, low $30 billion share mark. But all that to say, people are still submitting this. They're still submitting their proof of physical activity. Of course, I have my high days and my low days. I'm not trying to be perfect every single day, but I'm trying to submit every single day. That's what's important to me because who knows what that 1.16 MQT could be worth down the line. Just for the work that I did on that particular day, next year, that's if I don't sell it for for the time being, that bit of NQT could be worth way more, way more. And for a day's work, it's worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it, ladies and gentlemen. So, in my opinion, all right. So this app is a beautiful application, in my opinion. Shows you all the miners you got. These are the miners that I have right now available. It's got the video. Listen, it's got all the videos here that you need to get started. How to set up your Phantom miner for free. How to move quests in 75 seconds. This is the video I highly suggest you sending to others. Like if you want them to get a quick glimpse of what MoveQuest is, right? This is a platform I don't think is going anywhere. And as a matter of fact, it does more for us than any of these passive platforms have ever done because it forces us to move past that passive sit at a desk place. All right. We can be excited about passive income. I do believe that passive income is out there. But passive income, the thing about passive income is people think that it comes without work. Yes, the income may be passive, but you got to work to get that income. You got to be able to put in, you have to make some sort of decision to get to that place. All right. The decision that MoveQuest forces you to make is consciously getting up and moving, being a mover. If you believe in what MoveQuest is doing, you'll get up and move. And that's past whatever it is that you're doing already. I think it motivates you to move past where you are right now. So all that being said, listen, I know I can get to be a little bit motivating sometimes, but listen, I just want to share this with you, and I'm going to continue to share this. MoveQuest has been an integral part of my personal weight loss journey. I have been able to keep off 50 pounds. It's not just losing the 50 pounds. It's not just getting to the place where you feel like you look good in your body. You've gotten a consistent level of where your clothes are and all that different stuff. I've been on this journey for a long time, not just since last August, but it's been since last August I have really been able to kind of stay at a great place and start to build on some of the work that I've done. I got to about 192 pounds and decided, hey, I need to probably start putting some muscle on. I hadn't been in that place since high school where I felt like I need to put some muscle on. Now, all the different years I've been putting on this layer of muscle under all that visceral fat. And now that I cut down on that fat, I realized, whoa, I didn't really have as much muscle under there as I thought. Just enough to make 250 pounds look decent in a suit. But now I make 205 look fantastic in a suit. All right. So I'm just telling my story. I'm not trying to brag or boast or anything like that, but these are the things that are possible. These are the things that can happen. We're seeing people change their lives just from 30 minutes to an hour of some more moving per day, just walking every day. Listen, some of the things that we need the most is just to get our legs moving, get these two legs moving the most that we can. And if we can't do that, let's get these arms moving the best we can. And if we can't do that, let's get our head something. Let's get something moving, because I do believe that is what's going to get us the best result in our lives. That's what's going to get us the best results in MoveQuest, along with being a engaged community. Let's inspire some of our people to see what MoveQuest could be for them. All right. There's going to be a lot of people that don't even make it through this video, and that's fine. But for the folks that do, I do believe that you are one of those people that think that MoveQuest could actually be something that adds value to not only your life, but to other people's lives. All right. Now is not a time to be afraid to share amazing ideas. Now is not the time to be ashamed of sharing something that has changed your life. You will not get that energy from me. Not going to happen over here. All right. So, what I do want to say is put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you, and all of your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will see y'all in the next one. Get engaged with MoveQuest. Get involved with the community. It's an amazing community. If you don't have the information that you would like to have, get in these groups, watch these videos. The information is everywhere, and MoveQuest isn't going anywhere. That's just my stance. That's what I believe, and that's the way I'm going to move. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your boy BOJ. Peace out.